Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing The Banshees of Inisherin, starring Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell. Anyway, this film takes place in the year 1923 on the island of Inisherin, just off the coast of Ireland, where a civil war is going on. Anyway, amidst this backdrop is the life of Podrick, played by Colin Farrell. Podrick is a simple, somewhat dim-witted farmer who splits his time equally between herding cattle at the house he shares with his sister and drinking beer by the pints with his best friend Colm, played by Brendan Gleeson. Anyway, one day, to his surprise and the surprise of the overall island itself, Colm simply decides he no longer wishes to be friends with Podrick. And Podrick doesn't take this news particularly well, to say the least. And, at first he's like, did I say something wrong, do something wrong? To which Colm is just like, nope. And he's like, so we can still be friends? Also nope. And so what kind of follows from there is Podrick's attempt to rekindle the friendship while also discovering what kind of man he wants to be. A quote-unquote nice man. Not like, I'm not talking like, nice man like I deserve to have chicks fawn over me nice, but like genuinely nice, kind of admittedly desperate man, or a stand-up-for-yourself kind of guy, as Podrick kind of puts at one point. Yeah, so this film is very good. It demonstrates the increasingly strong emotional and physical barrier that lies between Colm and Podrick as the film goes on. It smartly uses window glass to show the barrier between them. It also uses split framing as well to great effect. It also shows... The screenplay also does a great job of giving each character three-dimensionality and keeping the conflict from becoming sitcom-y, if you will, where, the characters will go from hating each other and then deciding, okay, because of this one event, we now like each other. No. The emotions run much more deeper than that, as throughout the film, despite the growing animosity between our two main leads, you can still tell they care for each other in ways both subtle and obvious all at once. Whether, like, with the most telling example being whenever Colm defends Podrick against a rather bullying policeman who really is sadistic in nature towards everyone, ranging from Podrick's sister to his own son. Which is really good. I really enjoyed that. Plus, the screenplay also does a good job of showing the toxic, draining effect of occupying the same space with those who, for lack of a better term, just don't really like you. And so much so that one can feel compelled to seek out the comfort of animals rather than the comfort of humans, as our main character Podrick does increasingly as the film goes on. So I really like that as well. Plus, the score is well done. It's very haunting in nature, and it's used sparingly. And so whenever characters are having conversation, there's a lot of silence, which helps avoid melodrama and lets the dialogue really cut deep, because the characters, they hold nothing back on this island. Like this, everyone has absolutely zero F's to give about one another, and they are brutally honest with each other in ways that are both hilarious and melancholic all at once. Whether it's discussing how creepy one character is, to just the overall pathetic nature of their lives are on this island, just talking around, having chit-chat, as Colm puts it, and just waiting to die. And so the film sort of runs a kind of depressing nature throughout the film. So if you're looking for a sort of a screwball he comedy, this film is not going to be for you. And so, yeah, I guess on that note, the depressing nature can get a bit overbearing at times, because at one point near the end of the film, it feels like the film kind of starts spinning around in depressing circles as it tries to figure out how to get the characters to the climax. So, yeah, it kind of does diminish the enjoyment a little bit because there was a certain point where I was like, we're still going? But again, thankfully, the climax is all worth it as it just really, as the characters have gone so down deep the rabbit hole of insecurity and just, dare I say, pettiness. And so I guess ultimately what this film is about is not just the dissolution of friendship, but just the dissolution of a community that simply can't stand each other. So with all that in mind, thanks to soulful performances, a great screenplay, and beautiful cinematography that takes advantage of the Irish countryside, I will be giving the Banshees of Inisherin 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, did you like the Banshees of Inisherin? Why or why not?